The coastal county of Kwale, majority of residents depend on charcoal business for their livelihoods. Charcoal is considered the poor people's cheapest source of energy, heavily relied on for their daily cooking needs. For more than 20 years now, residents here have been cutting down trees for charcoal production without considering replacement of the trees. The end result is evident in the vast patches of bare land. It is a region that receives low rainfall, a situation that has further aggravated desertification. However, this trend is changing. 3 charcoal producer associations have been formed within the county, Samburu, Kinango and Msambweni, in which charcoal production by members is done on trust lands and group ranches. Members use clean and improved production technology, which ensures sustainability while reducing damage to the environment.
Kama hii inaungua kwa siku 3 ikiwa miti ni mbichi. Tangu ya gunia 8 ama 10. Chini ya 10 mpaka 8 inaungua kwa siku 3 ikiwa miti ni mbichi. Ikiwa miti ni mikavu siku 2. Na makaa yenyewe ambayo tunatoa hapa ni makaa mazuri kwa sababu hapo ukitoa makaa yake unafanya kuvunja, sio kama vile zamani. Hakuna chenga uchomaji huu.
Members of Batisha Group harvest tree branches, which allows indigenous trees to grow, thus aiding in forest regeneration.
In this area, it would have been now an open ground ready for farming. But now we can still see some vegetation growing, because now once it rains, this one will get another branch coming from here. And that's how we continue getting a sustainable source of our material for production of charcoal.
Nafasi Mfahaya, the Kwale County Ecosystem Conservator, says charcoal burning need not to be destructive.
We must secure our forest. And it is at only time when they are moving their goods that we can verify actually it's coming from the trust lands, it's coming from private farms, and not coming from our gazetted forest, which, as we know, they are the source of our water towers. And if we are not careful, we leave everything at chance, then we might find ourselves losing our water towers only through charcoal production.
Previously, charcoal burning has been a semi-legal practice riddled with corruption. Community members also complained of harassment by area chiefs, while the police always demanded bribes to facilitate transportation and sale of the commodity.
The groups did not have any responsibility to ascertain sustainable production of charcoal. But with this, we can measure how many bags have come from each group, which now gives them the right target of planting. If you produce 5 bags, then we require you to double that in planting. This one, together with the protection, then we are assured that with time, we will be able to manage a source of raw material for charcoal production in the whole of the production areas.
Each association has established a collection center where all producers take their charcoal for purchase by transporters. As part of the conservation initiative, the associations deduct between 5 and 15 shillings for every bag of charcoal from producers and transporters. They harvest up to 7 to 8 bags per week, thus translating to 4,000 shillings.
We've formed them into groups, and now we're training them to be entrepreneurs, yeah, so that they understand how to make, how to make profits out of the charcoal business, how to interact with the other players and actors in the sector, and so that they generally change their livelihood, because that is the main issue, is that there is a lot of poverty at their level, and charcoal is a way to change that.
The transformation of the Kwale residents was informed by the implementation of the Forex Act 2009 by the Kenya Forest Service, which outlines the law on producing, transporting and trading charcoal in an effort to commercialize charcoal production.
Zamani tulikuwa tunaharibu miti, lakini tulikuwa hatujui kwa sababu tulikuwa tuna ile elimu. Tulikuwa tukikata makaa, kwanza miti tulikuwa tunakatia chini, na upangaji wenyewe tulikuwa tunapata hasara, lakini kwa sababu tulikuwa tuna elimu, tulikuwa hatujui kwamba ni hasara.
sana, maana pale hatujelimika, tukawa tunamaliza miti na watoto wetu waje kuteseka. Lakini sasa hii tunashukuru, maana tunachukua miti ile kwa tagai peke yake, na ambapo pengine pameshikana tunachukua mtu mmoja na tunawacha ile mingine.
Going by the testimony of the Kwale community, properly managed woodlands means that farmers earn more from producing better quality charcoal while helping to replenish forests.
Charcoal burning has for many years been surrounded with negative perception, but residents here in Msambweni and Lunga Lunga have proved that if charcoal production is done in the right manner, it will go a long way in preserving the environment and benefit the community economically. Brenda Kiprono for ECOWATCH in the county of Kwale.